I'm going to start at the beginning of the book, which is a great place to start, so I hear. So the title of this chapter is Severing Ties. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Hurry up, guys, please hurry up. It was a dry, bright day in Los Angeles, and the intersection of Sunset and Vine was dense with movement. The threat of imminent extinction, brought on by a fear of a computational catastrophe at the turn of the century, had slightly dampened America's feeling of invincibility. The movement of the moment had the inhabitants of Los Angeles dressing down to look like the residents of Seattle, but no matter how you pitched it to the marketing team, LA was no place for flannel shirts and knit caps. Watching Los Angelinos trudge through their sun-beaten streets, wearing enough wool to ward off a Pacific Northwest squall, never ceased to amuse me. Sad and indicative, really. A patrol car turned right onto Vine from Leland Way and moved slowly through the intersection. The officers were primarily concerned with the length of skirts on that warm afternoon and were unimpressed by a man in a pinstripe suit standing outside of a bank and eyeing them up. They were driving far too casually to be responding to a bank alarm, so when they veered left at Hollywood Boulevard, I returned to watching the street. 5 seconds. They should have already wrapped this up. I wonder if... Gunshot. Oh Christ, this is it. I stepped inside the bank to witness the boys mowing down everyone in sight. Rich crimson arcs painted the walls and teller windows. Bodies lay in broken heaps across the long marble foyer, and gun smoke burned the air. I stepped back outside and cocked my 9mm. I am the point man. I see all things at all times. This was my part in the insidious plan. Today, everything had gone horribly wrong. The boys made a pact before we began pulling gigs together that if one civilian got shot, every civilian died. Once someone got capped, it was no longer just a bank robbery, it became murder one. There could be no witnesses. The pact had always struck me as a tough guy posture, and now I knew better. We had bigger problems now. Stretch was approaching in the getaway car, right on time. Let's go! Go, go, go! Into the car, the force of acceleration made it impossible to fasten my safety restraint right away. What happened? What caused all the chaos? I looked around the car. Some John Wayne motherfucker went for the alarm, so I dealt with him. What was I supposed to do? If it's between us going to prison and some worthless rent-a-cop getting waxed, I say bon voyage, Tubby. Mike was the type whose finger was poised on the trigger because he was dying for a reason to squeeze. Shut the fuck up. We're not in the clear yet. You ladies sit back and try to look like the rest of the zombies in this city. Got it? Jake was our efficient and somewhat unstable head honcho. The phrase nerves of steel never had a clear-cut definition until Jake walked the earth. There you go. So that's kind of a setup.